Ki khubor ka bate si TV.
Ka umdi basnyam bat penjaslian. Rupa Premium Meghalaya.
Admission open for playgroup, pre-nursery and nursery. Angels Play School, Upper Lachimia, Shillong. Contact 98635-67162 or 600-9322457.
Bull, a specially designed machine that is stronger, faster, more powerful and fuel efficient. Contact Orange Automobile at 977-400-3555 or 961-584-7757.
Ka Hiar dor palat Synsar hakini kisi. Kala pelong yaki babun kiamale ban yakren yakani kamat Ïing Dorbar thawan jong kajala. Menta ka kentiru UMLA ka UDP na Amlarem constituency uba Lakman Rumboy ulawanra yakani kamat hakador jong ka jingkali ban kali na kasorkar kanno ka jala ka penmi Synsar bat kanno ka dor jong Synsar ha ka sikwintal. Haba jubab yakani ka menteri bapat yakarep karyang ka Dr. Amperi Lingdo kala pentip ba haus nam Hajar arpulai ka jala ka penmi henreu pon pra lai iwe metrik ton Synsar haus nam Hajar arpulai arpusau ka penmi nyopusan hajan reus pa prapo metrik ton bat nakapentau nam Hajar arpusan pan ka sorkar kadang lum jingkhen. Haba pa siya ka dor jong Synsar ha ka si kwintal ka Dr. Amperin kala jubab ba haus nam Hajar arpulai ka dor jong Synsar ka day kadar hajar sispa prapu pratingka si kwintal haus nam Hajar arpulai arpusau pan prahajar saus pa tingka si kwintal kat ba haus nam Hajar arpusau arpusan pan ka dor kala Hiar siya ka sau hajan rius pa sanpu pratingka si kwintal. Haba uba Lakman Rumboy ula kali yaki senjam ki baka sorkar kala syem ban yarap yaki nongrep nakada ko Hiar dor Synsar ka Dr. Amperin kala jubab ba haus nam Hajar arpusau ka sorkar kala lum Synsar na ki nongrep bat kala penlut sau po hinyo punriu klur tingka na kabinta ban thiet sans pa metrik ton Synsar kat ba mentaus nampat na duka spautrek ukala lingkot Hajar arpusan ka sorkar kala sedang da ka CM asyot bat menta kala sedang ban pentrikam ha ka ba ka sorkar kan thiet Synsar niki nongrep ha kador ka babyang lada kador ka Hiar palat. Menteri rang ba kajala konrat ki sangma ulaong baling ba ka prime hub ka sorkar ka ladonru ki kinhon ki baseng ye ki karkhana banthan Synsar lani ki processing unit bat menta ki don katukan ni teli ba kenthop ka wajer hajan ka stadium bat ka pat ha ki thai maukan ro bat kini ki karkhana ru kin thiet Synsar ni kinong rep ha kador ka babyang ka bayapher na ka yodelang katkum ka jingla jongki ban penon kam.
Mr. Speaker, sir, first of all, I will, on behalf of the broom farmer of the state and the people in general, I would like to express my deep gratitude to Honorable Chief Minister and the government and the whole cabinet for coming up with a scheme to mitigate the loss of the broom farmer in the state of Meghalaya. Sir, we have seen from the reply of A and B, we have seen the total production is coming up, whereas the price is coming down. If we see to this, in 2022-23, average income of the farmer is about 800 crore, 2023-24 about 635 crore, and estimated about 24-25 is 375 crore. So this linked to economy of the state. So I'm very glad that the government has come up with the measure to support the farmer. But one thing which I want to ask is that what will the government do with what is the government did with the broom which they have procured?
So the government collects this broom grass through their collectives that are placed all across the state, wherever broom is very popularly grown, and there are also individual aggregators. So, sir, the government, in its wisdom, thought that the best thing to do for the farmers is to mitigate while this volatility in the market price fluctuates, and hence farmers are feeling the pressure of loss So, sir, we have also ensured that we engage in improving the value enhancement of brooms, sir. So what the government has done through its marketing board is it collects all this broom, buys it through the aggregators and the collectors, stores it on behalf of the farmer, and waits for the price of broom to rise. What does the government do with these broomsticks? We then save for the farmer who is under stress to sell at a low price, and then we sell it to the markets through value enhancement all across. It could be we make proper, we provide for the farmers also the hubs, the agri hubs. There as well, we teach and train the farmers how to improve this value addition to that broom, to make it more portable, to make it more durable, and to save the broom from further deterioration, because farmers, when they don't have enough space to dry this broom, tendency is that a lot of damage takes place. So therefore, the government intervenes, we mitigate, and then we sell this. So this revolving fund that we have, sir, under CM Assures, returns back to us. We have agencies, we have financing agencies who evaluate, we have a procedure that is prescribed, and this procedure is also a very simple procedure, nothing complicated. So hence we feel that in the first pilot project of 24-25, this method worked very well, and hence we are promoting it, and the Honorable Chief Minister has gone one step forward. He has now ensured that we will have a 100 crore revolving fund to help farmers during the period of stress.
Mr. Speaker, sir, I'm very thankful to Honorable Minister for the reply, which she has given, more importantly, intervention for the benefit of the farmer. One thing I want to ask is that 500 metric ton of broom grass have been procured, and 4.78 crore have been spent. How much do the government recover by selling or value enhancement of this 4.78 crore?
So, sir, in the first pilot project, we have found out as a government that this system works. So what are we doing? We are now providing funds to these aggregators in their various locations across the state, wherever broom grass is popularly grown. And we have found in this investment of 5 crores in the first instance that it has helped the farmer. We are farmer-centric, and our concern is just to make sure that the farmer is saved, and it has worked. And hence we are going and becoming, we have evaluated ourselves. And hence the Honorable Chief Minister, all the officers, together on one stand, said that we must continue this scheme. And hence you have the CM Assure, sir.
Sir, my point is this: the government have gone ahead to help the farmer with 4.78 crore. They have invested in procure of 500 metric ton of broom. My point is this: how much that investment that helped? Because as the Honorable Minister has mentioned, that to recover, they sell it, and then they value addition. How much of this 4.76 crore come back to the government? Because this 100 crore is a revolving fund. So that is the question which I want to ask.
Sir, the Honorable Minister has given a very satisfactory reply. I'll just add to the entire purpose, because this was a scheme that was very close to my heart, and I had worked very hard to make this happen. So basically, the crux of the matter is that this is a program which is meant to intervene, to ensure that the market dynamics that sometimes may lead to prices to fall in the market, and that could be many, many reasons. Could be issues with the supply, could be issues with a middleman, issues with transportation, so on and so forth. So the point being, sir, we cannot assess the success of CM Assure simply by looking at the profitability of the board that is buying and selling this, sir. So the larger picture is that we have intervened and we have allowed the prices to come up, and we have intervened at a time when the farmers were in distress. I think that is the majority of the way in which we look at the success of this program. Whereas, as the point mentioned by Honorable Member is also correct, that government and the marketing board must also see. So, sir, this is the first time this has happened. We are working on it. It's not something that has got a ready-made answer for everything. It is evolving, sir. And we will try to do our best. As Honorable Member said, Minister has replied, that we will be value addition will be done. We have started about 3 or 4 processing units where the grass is now made into broomsticks. This is being done by cooperative societies. Machine was given by the government to them. Now they have started making the broomsticks into a proper broom, and the value addition is being done. So we will evolve, sir. We will keep improving. And wherever the chance comes in, this is a marketing board, sir, that does this. So the marketing board's job also is to do buying and selling. So therefore, as per the market cycle, we will buy and sell. Sometimes there may be profit, sometimes there may be loss. But at least the farmer, during the time of distress, will be supported by the government. And I think that is the primary objective of this scheme. And wherever possible, the board will try to make profit. It may not make profit every time, because this is more of a farmer social kind of a support structure, which is really what the key objective of the scheme is. So point taken, we will see, sir, how to keep improving value addition so that profitability also comes for the board, but we will keep our focus on helping the farmers during distress, sir.
Thank you, Mr. Chief Minister. The crux of the matter is that marketing, sir. It is very difficult for the farmer, because we have seen the production of the broom every year is increased. So I request the government to explore the possibility how to market, where to market this broom, so that the burden will not fall on the government itself, but it will help the farmer if we could market the broom. Whether the government have explored the market possibility for the broom grass which produced in Meghalaya? That is my question.
Yes, sir. In fact, in the pilot project, sir, the board has recovered approximately 70% of the investment already. So that's the kind of number that we're looking at. And sir, markets, right now the market is it's fluctuating, because suddenly neighboring states like in the northeast were not actually engaging in broom grass, now suddenly have also started picking up and are engaging in broom grass cultivation. So we have a competition now. So in 22, 23, 24, there was a huge stock, and there was a freeze of market circulation of the broom. 2021, especially because of the COVID. Suddenly there was this big boost in the market, and suddenly the prices, scaled very high. So farmers then got interested in this product, and they started furthering their plantations in broom cultivation. So market demands, the government is engaging actively across the board. We have engaged with all Government of India agencies, whether it's APEDA, whether it's, all of those government agencies. We are engaging very, very actively with TRIFED. We are trying to dovetail this scheme with all of these Government of India schemes, Tribal Affairs Department. So we are definitely working on it, sir. And this particular value enhancement for broom will evolve in the days to come.
Thank you, Minister, for the reply. And I'm very satisfied with the step taken by the government to help the broom cultivators in the state of Meghalaya. Having said that, I also request the government to take the possibility to enlighten the farmer that, as the other day, the Honorable Minister has mentioned the monocropping. We have to try to see that wherever the broom is cultivated, whether any other crop, the dedicated officer should be deputed to see whether any other crop besides broom could be cultivated, so that even if the price of broom come down, at least the farmer could recover from the crop. This is the only suggestion, Mr. Speaker, sir. Thank you.
Noted, sir.
Pak Swin, he has raised his, Pak Swin, Pak Renik has raised his hand.
Okay.
I'll give you.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker, sir. Sir, I have one question on the course of the reply of Honorable Chief Minister. He said that the manufacturing unit for broomstick is set up in the state of Meghalaya. May I know the location where this unit is located for the benefit of this house and for the benefit of the farmers who require to sell their produces? I want to know the location where the broomstick making unit is located, sir.
One location is in Hajar, and one in Mokonru site has been set up. So 2, and there may be much more, sir. Right now, I was not prepared for the reply, but 2 I know for sure. But there may be many more, and we are going to set up many more, sir. So these are very, very small units. These are not like massive, units. They are machines and locally made machines. In fact, I visited the one in Hajar myself. It is there in the prime hub that we have set up, and they are focusing more on brooms. So that would be a good one. It's right next to the stadium in Hajar. So if you can visit there, it'll be very nice. It's come out very well, and a lot of farmers are benefiting from it, sir.
Sir, one more question, sir. Since my constituency is producing large quantity of broomstick, may I request if the government can consider one unit at Maukarwat? It will be a great help for the people of Southwest constituency if the government can consider one broomstick making unit at Maukarwat, sir.
Point noted.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Okay, Pak Swin.
Saluting the Chief Minister for the market intervention for sale of broomstick. So I think it appears that the support can be given only to the farmers who sell the produce at the regulated market yard at Maoyong, I suppose. So may I know, sir, who will identify the farmers to avail this scheme?
Sir, farmers don't have to come all the way to Shillong, to the head office of the marketing board. Like I said, I reiterate again, we have aggregators across the state, wherever broom is popular. And there is a procedure, sir. Like we said, you have to grade any product. And the grade determines the price of that particular product. So farmers go to the collectives, and there is already a system which identifies which is grade 1, which is grade 2, which is grade 3, or grade A, B, or C, whatever you call it. And these graded broomsticks are then evaluated, weighed, and then submitted to the aggregators, who are either cooperative societies, farmers producing societies, or they could be individual aggregators, and they in turn evaluate. So it is not government intervention. It is farmer to farmer. We are just taking away the 1% in the middle who is the middleman, who may have, for various reasons, want to stress on the farmer. So, sir, it is they themselves who decide. Grade 1, it depends on the length, it depends on the amount of dryness of the broom. Then it also depends on whether or not this broom is durable. So whether it is tough, whether it is fragile, because we've seen that the first harvest, the second harvest, the third harvest. There's always this diminishing factor that occurs in any produce. So we are therefore just simply guiding the farmers among themselves to do this job well, and we are stepping in whenever there is stress.
Yes.
May I request the department concerned who is dealing with this market intervention to find out a simple mechanism to look after the distressed sale of farmers of the broomstick produce, to find out a simple mechanism so that this market intervention scheme can be available to the farmers throughout the states in a simple way or a simple procedure as we can, sir. And number two, sir, may I request the government that the Prime Hop may be one of the organization or the institute to look after this and to set up at my block so that it can look after this also, sir.
Point noted, sir.
Yes, Baroni.
Sir, first I would like to express my appreciation to the Chief Minister and the government for coming up with something like this to mitigate when farmers are in distress. So is there any plan by the government to consider other crops? Because, for example, in East Kasils, I don't know about other districts, most of the people, sir, take to potato cultivation. So some of them, I don't know how broomsticks are cultivated, but I think there is not much input put into cultivating broomsticks, sir. But when we farmers grow potatoes, there's so much inputs that are required, sir. So sometimes when the prices, drops, farmers, suffer a huge loss. So can I request the Chief Minister if he can consider, for example, potatoes also, because in East Kasils, I think most of my colleagues from MLAs from East Kasils will agree with me that majority of people grow potato. Right now, this is the time to cultivate. I'm just requesting the Chief Minister, if you can consider through CM Assure, so this will go a long way in mitigating the hardships when the farmers face when the price drops.
Opportunity to reply to this. So this is mainly for non-perishable products. The point being that for perishable products, for vegetables, for fruits, there are other ways we can add value. And we can have processing plants, and at the same time we can have different mechanisms to have cold storage, and the FPOs and the other cooperatives can then sell the products, and we have transportation for them to sell it and take it to larger markets. So there are multiple interventions is what I'm saying. So therefore we realized that the intervention when it comes to products like areca nut and broomstick were limited, and the scale at which it was happening was very large. So therefore we came out with this program specifically for non-perishable products. Other non-perishable products also may be considered. We're not closing the chapter on anything as of now, but as I said, it is a question of a commitment by the government. So every time we give that commitment, then we have to fulfill it. So we are starting with broomsticks and areca nut, which we felt a large number of farmers were involved in it. And we're sticking to right now, as I said, non-perishable products. And for perishable products, we are looking at other mechanisms and other interventions, like putting up processing units or giving them marketing support, vehicles, storage, cold storage, so on and so forth.
Yes, sir, one more. Yeah, I'd like to thank the Chief Minister, sir. And I think if, it can be considered to set up at least cold storages, sir, because we have cooperative societies, maybe they can procure, and when the prices is, good, they can sell. Thank you, sir.
Yesterday in my budget speech, sir, I had mentioned about cold storages. A large number of cold storages have come up in the last 7 years, and many, many more will come up. And the beauty of these cold storages, sir, is that most of them are solar powered. So actually, these can be put up almost anywhere, and they're completely solar powered. And the temperatures surprisingly even goes down to -2, -3 degrees, even with solar power. So like that, so there are, if not 100, at least, I can't remember the exact numbers, but large number of cold storage have already been put up. Definitely will be happy to engage with cooperative societies at Honourable Members' constituency, and also the request for putting up processing units for broomstick from Mokurwat as well as from Mausungram. I have myself multiple times visited both the constituencies and seen the large scale plantation of broomsticks in both these areas. So it's a very, very valid request, and definitely, sir, we will examine the matter and we will do our best to support.
Dr. Mukul Sharma, please.
Mr. Speaker, sir, broomstick growers, farmers, I also have plenty of broomstick cultivation. It's a declared asset anyway. So, this particular crop, farmers got really attracted to this because the price became very remunerative, as was being referred to by the Honorable Minister in course of her reply. Now, there was a time when this broomstick was sold at 2 rupees per kilo. So we sought the intervention of Government of India, and TRIFED was asked. So we had a beautiful meeting with TRIFED in Delhi, and the CMD TRIFED actually came, chartered a chopper to have a program with the farmers. So to make the long story short, what happened was that the price changed, So yesterday I heard Honorable CM referring to TRIFED. So here, what can be the role of TRIFED? Because what we did that time, at that point of time, was TRIFED procured this broomstick through one of the local multi-purpose cooperative society, and then we asked for training of the locals for creating those usable bundles, small bundles of 200 grams. So it was more like a value addition. So I was talking to farmers that this is another way of somehow mitigating the distress sell. So therefore, may I know from the minister in charge, can we rope in TRIFED and also look at this value addition of broomstick? We have bamboo, we have many other options of really utilizing the skills of who are trained in crafts. So the beautifully crafted, skilled people in craft can be asked and encouraged to make bundles. One bundle is being sold at 100 rupees, 200 rupees. So 5 bundles can come out of 1 kg. So that means you look at the multiplier effect. So I think that is one way which can be, since we have many other programs which can be easily roped in, leveraged upon for integration and for creating livelihood. So may I know from the Honorable Minister whether this can be examined and have a concrete measures put in place so that value addition takes place.
Honorable Speaker, sir, in reply of the queries put up by the Honorable LO, just to share with the August House, Honorable Speaker, on the 18th of November 2024, our Honorable Chief Minister, along with our Commissioner Secretary and officers of the department, have written a letter after various engagements. We continue to follow what was being followed before, sir. We have not disbanded anything because we know that an institution like the TRIFED will play a very big role in any kind of governmental support from Government of India. So we have also discussed, the minimum support price, and TRIFED was in agreement that we should increase by 10% of the market price. So, sir, yes, we are already engaging actively with TRIFED, and yes, we are looking at this whole gamut of support pricing, and yes, we hope that all of this will yield a better support for the government, and that is why the Honorable Chief Minister in the CM assured is going to be banking on this financial support from such institutions.
Yeah, I'm sorry. This
Mr. Speaker, sir, only one. I think the minister somehow missed my sole part of the.
We've already taken half an hour.
Yeah. Only one thing. Value addition. I am trying to know whether there can be, whether the department can resort to helping, assisting the farmers to have a value addition so that it itself will be another, solution for dealing with the stress cell.
Mr. Speaker, sir, I have already replied, in fact, to this point. Value addition has started. We have already started doing it. Through the prime hubs, we are setting up different SHGs and cooperative societies are being given machines to make the entire broom. And as I said, I have visited one myself. And as requested and suggested by the other members, including our leader of opposition, we will enhance it and ensure that more and more of these different processing units for broomstick and the final broom product are also created in different locations.